One of my favorite things to do is to go to the market really early, pick up the things that I need for the day, and then head home. Now, picking up a treat is so special to me, but more so when I can pick up something overly healthy that is good for me, that I can eat, and I'm not spending an arm and a leg for it. I think I paid like $3 for that drink. Living in Mexico gives me an opportunity to live the life I truly want. There's a special way that they live here that is not only slow living, but it's fully intentional. Right now, I'm doing something called nixtamalization. This is when you get the dried corn and add cal to it to remove the shell before you crush it to make tortillas or tamales or things like that. The flavor that the tortillas have when done this way is so different than when you just buy the masa already made or the cornmeal at the store. So I get to shape my life to create the best product for my body. Now my day flows and continues, and I can go have a meal outside with my family and just be and spend time with them and cater to their little whims of wanting to do things together. These moments are so special to me, and it's something that I wasn't able to do regularly back in the United States. So Mexico has given this to me, this lifestyle, this ability to go get a cup of coffee any time of the day or as many times in the week as I want, because a cup of coffee is only between 20 and 30 pesos. And for the girls, it makes them feel more grown up, and we can bring their friends along, and we just get to squeeze more out of our life. The way we live here is so much more us. I feel that we get to be more true to who we are, because we don't have to think about the bill, we don't have to think about how much money it's going to cost us. We can do things because we want to, as opposed to because of what we have. Now, another thing that I want to point out is sustainability. I feel like in the ability to be simple, Mexico caters to supporting the planet. So going to a thrift shop is something that is rather readily accessible. There's tons of them, and it's good for the planet. In the same way, buying things granel or wholesale, it's again readily available, something that is very common there. Like most cleaning products are sold this way, and it's not more expensive, it's actually way cheaper. So we're supporting the planet and saving money. We also walk a bunch and only ride cabs occasionally. And again, this is a luxury that is given to us by Mexico, because cabs are so affordable. So when we have to go a little bit farther, we're able to pay the 40 pesos to go across town. And walking is not looked down upon. You could also take colectivos. there's different options for transportation. Another thing that seems so important to me is that within intentional living, you get to have intentional friendships. I have loved every minute of creating friendships as a nomad. This is because I feel like by living alone, you appreciate people more, you appreciate connections more, and therefore, when you create these connections, they're so much more meaningful. We're also in a point in the way we live life that no friendship is a given. People come and go. Most of our friends are travelers and world schoolers and nomads. So if you want to keep a friendship, there has to be an intentionality behind it. Whether if they leave, you keep in touch through the internet, or when they're there, you make it a point to spend time with them. And one of the last things that Mexico gives me that, to me, makes it all full circle is the ability to find small luxuries from back home. So I don't miss being in the United States. So I don't miss my old life, I guess. I like the ability of choosing what my day looks like, whether I'm rugging it out, camping at a waterfall, or whether I am going to the most luxurious mall I can find to spend some time in AC and buy Starbucks. Mexico gives me this flexibility because you have the deep indigenous culture that cooks on a comal versus the more modern culture that has the malls. Now the mall in San Cristobal specifically, it's quite small, but it's got a big supermarket, a food court, and a movie theater. And most of the places in the food court are American businesses. And in the movie theater, I can pick a movie that says subbed and I can watch it in English. And during the new releases, you will see people dressed up. Like, for example, for Spider-Man, when that came out, you did see people dressed up and excited about the movie. So I feel that by being here, I have the best of both worlds. And even if I travel, Mexico will always be in my heart. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.